G'day mates, in today's video I want to kick off talking about the new information we have on the arena cosmetics that you guys are going to be able to win by playing arena. And originally I talked about in last video, we thought they were going to be like sprays and icons and nothing super exciting. It looks like they're going to be so much better than that. Also, I want to talk about the new no building tournaments. We just had the Gref, yes, the Gref icon series and content creator win a share of $100,000 alongside Mr. Savage. We just had Lazarbeam and his girlfriend Ilsa almost win the tournament on OCE. It's just, I'm loving these no build tournaments at the moment. I want to cover them on my channel as well. Also, I want to finish off talking about the new showcase of what could potentially be this modding or creative 2.0 that everyone's been hyping up, as Unreal Engine have a stream coming up, and this could be what changes Fortnite forever. I'm not talking about bringing Fortnite back to how good it used to be. I'm talking about making it even bigger and better than it's ever been before. So it's a lot of exciting stuff. Let's just jump into it. We've got to kick off with the new information that came out about the Arena Awards. If you guys missed my last video, I was super excited to announce that Epic is giving us cosmetics and a reward for playing Arena. And this is a huge first step to making Arena a proper ranked game mode like the community's been asking for and I myself been asking for a really long time. But today on my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/AussieAntics, there was drops enabled. I'll have them on tomorrow. Swing by, you just got to watch for 20 minutes and you get a gun wrap. It's that simple. But the gun wrap is the gun wrap we thought we were going to get for Arena, along with the icons and the backgrounds and the sprays. So why I'm so excited is because this potentially means that the rewards for Arena could be even better. I was a little bit disappointed when we had the leaks come out from iFireMonkey that a lot of people believed, I myself believed or thought it was at least a good chance that the rewards we were going to get for Arena were these leaked cosmetics. It turns out they were actually for Twitch drops for the Twitch Rivals stream. So again, if you want to win that, swing by my Twitch channel, but this means Arena could be even better. They could be going with one of the ideas I've suggested, other people in the community have suggested, of like a skin that changes based on your rank. Maybe it's an even cooler gun wrap. Maybe it's something like a back bling or a pickaxe. This opens the possibility that the cosmetics that we were a little bit disappointed to see were being rewarded for Arena weren't actually the ones we were getting awarded. I did say this in my video. I was pretty sure, like iFireMonkey was, that these were going to be the cosmetics we got for Arena, but maybe I jumped on this one a little bit too quickly, and maybe I'm getting a bit too excited now. Maybe it will turn out that we're only going to get sprays and icons for getting high ranks in Arena, but I have to hope. A part of me just needs to hold on to the hope that Epic is really going to make this the first big step towards a proper ranked game mode, and when they announce the cosmetics we're going to get for Arena, they're going to be sick, because the gun wrap it's decent. It's a gun wrap. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty cool. The glider looks all right, but I'm really hoping for something that's really significant, like a skin, or even better yet, one cosmetic that changes based on how high your rank is, because so many games have done that and it's so amazing. I think other games have really cool systems, like Apex Predator has their heirlooms, but the coolest thing that a lot of people remember when they think of ranked cosmetics or getting a cosmetic for the time they've put into the game, they think of Call of Duty skins. When you get the Dark Matter skins, when you get the Diamond skins, that's the kind of thing I'm thinking about, but with Arena. Get something that shows off how much time, how much effort, and how good you are at the game, and then if it's better than your friends, you can be like, oh cool, I got that rank higher, and then that your friend's like, man, I really wanted that, you know, Dark Matter gun wrap, so next season I'm gonna grind it out. Or man, you got the really cool like rainbow variant of the skin from last season, man, I really want that next season. I'm gonna try and get better, I'm gonna improve, and that is how you get a proper rank system going. I mean, I'm excited, I'm hopeful. I could be wrong, it could be even worse, you never know, so don't get your hopes up. Don't say that, oh, Aussie said we're gonna get a 6 skin and pickaxe for the next Arena Awards. It's giving me hope and I'm excited. While on the topic of Twitch Rivals, because that's why the Twitch drops are on, I have to talk about today's $100,000 EU Twitch Rivals tournament, because you'll never guess who won. Mr. Savage. No, now I'm kidding. Obviously, Mr. Savage, no shock to win a tournament, but he was playing alongside the Gref, if you guys remember the Gref, or Gref G, some people say, and his teammate, I feel bad, I was watching the whole tournament, I still don't know how to say his name, Vicens, another Hispanic content creator. Yes, we now have the Gref icon series skin and content creator the Gref walking away with the lion's share of $100,000 competitive tournament. I think they walked away with $21,000, like $7,000 each. They won the tournament. I mean, Gref and Vicens, I believe they do speak pretty good English. Most of the comms were pretty straight to the point. Savage was really just IGLing out of his mind. He was solo clutching. It was a fun tournament to watch. The no build game mode competitively is super fun to watch, especially when you have all the big content creators playing, because again, it kind of levels the playing field a little bit. Some of the teams were really stacked as well. Mr. Savage team actually wasn't a favorite, not because, you know, Gref is terrible or Mr. Savage isn't a beast, but there was teams like Thomas HD, Zrul, and Elocrats, which are 3 pro players. Like, Zrul hasn't made grands in a while because, you know, he's mostly been making content and playing pro on the side and stuff, but still 3 phenomenal players, because the ruling of the tournament was you're only allowed to have 1 pro, but what defined you as a pro was making heats last season. So that meant by that definition, like, Nebs and Hellfire could play as content creators, and they're obviously not content creators, they're pros, but that's just how the tournaments usually go. You have to define pro at some level, and it always annoys some people where it gets defined. No one's ever happy, but it was an awesome tournament, and seeing one of the teams that genuinely fit the criteria, like 1 pro, 2 content creators, it was insane. It was fun to watch. The end games that finish on POIs are infinitely more fun to watch than the end games that end in the open, because when there's not a lot of cover, the no build game mode just doesn't really have the items there yet for me to really make it more competitive. When it finishes in, like, one of them finished in Sleepy, it was so exciting. It was so much fun. And while I'm on this topic, there was actually the Click Showdown Under, which was an OCE content creator and pro tournament of no building that took place last night. And I've got to bring it up again because it's even funnier. We had Lazarbeam and his girlfriend Ilsa come in 2nd place, almost beating out the 1st place team, which was absolutely no surprise. It was squads. You had X2 Twins Jordan, you then had Mao, McCreamy, and Volks. Obviously that team is gonna win. Not only that, tents were allowed, so people using Storm Scout sniper rifles, the MK7s, before they were unvaulted. They had max shockwaves. It was a crazy tournament, but right now Ilsa Watkins, Lazarbeam's girlfriend, can now earnings check the majority of the pro scene, and Lazarbeam handled it in, as you can imagine, Lazarbeam fashion. I'll show you a clip of the game they won, and it's Lazarbeam.
Nice, bro.
Dubbed out.
You just won $500 in competitive earnings. There you go.
Nice, bro.
Let's go! Suck my ass! Suck my ass! Suck my ass! Suck my ass!
Nice,
Easy
bro.
dub! Ilsa beat you all!
I mean, in the immortal words of Lazarbeam, suck my ass. I mean, it was just great. This is the stuff you love to see. This is why the no build game mode is so great. So many content creators, so many casual players coming back to the game, having a bunch of fun with it. It's funny because Lazarbeam's has been one of the most vocal content creators on not liking the no build game mode, but clearly having a lot of fun with it, seeing the value in it. Obviously playing with Jinx and Worthy, 2 of the best players at OC, but that was the format. It was meant to be 2 pros and 2 content creators, but some of the teams are a bit more stacked than others, but it was super fun to watch, and I feel like I'm plugging it constantly. Check out my Twitch channel. I will be live today watching the NA East Twitch Rivals tournament, $100,000 prize pool on the line. We have teams forming like Nick A30, Nick Mercs, and Clicks. I mean, I don't need to tell you more. I think we have Tfue, Scoped, and Cloaksy. Like, it is going to be so much fun to watch. Make sure you guys don't miss it. I wonder how exciting these no build tournaments are going to be if it transitions away from content creators and the big names, and it becomes more of, like, you know, again, just names you haven't really heard of as much, whether it will still be as exciting. But right now, while the hype is there and these big tournaments are on, I'm really enjoying watching them. The next thing I wanted to talk about, and this one is crazy for Fortnite. I feel like it hasn't got enough attention, obviously, so because people don't realize exactly what this means for Fortnite. We have the Unreal Engine demonstration stream coming up. It's the hashtag State of Unreal broadcast. It'll be live on Twitch and YouTube on April 5th at 11 a.m. ET. And you're probably wondering, Ozzy, why does this matter for Fortnite? It's because this could be our first look at Creative 2.0. If you guys have been hearing about how Unreal Engine's bringing out Creative 2.0 and you're going to be able to mod in Fortnite and all that crazy stuff, I haven't fully got my head around exactly what this means, but I know a lot of people in the scene, a lot of creative map makers, a lot of software developers, a lot of game creators out there are so excited for this. And I mean, I'm excited because I want to see what this means for Fortnite. Again, Unreal Engine getting an upgrade is always really cool for a game that runs on Unreal Engine, which Fortnite does, but bringing modding to Fortnite is what some people are kind of talking about as being like the next thing for Fortnite, like what will take Fortnite to the next level, potentially bigger than what it was in its peak. And I know that sounds crazy. When you have a game like Fortnite that has so many tools and so much, you know, fundamentals built into it, if you now let people be able to mod that to pretty much make their own games within the game, like creative is already insane. Like there are mini battle royales, there's like hide and seek maps. There is some absolutely ridiculous stuff that creative does. Like I still can't get my head around the maps that people make, but that's all just being done with the actual like creative tools. Apparently modding is now coming so you can actually import things into the game. Like it is just going to be so ridiculous. I wish I could fully describe to you how special this is going to be and how big of a deal this could be for Fortnite, but unfortunately I'm not smart enough to even fully understand the potential of this. That's why I hope this stream will be able to show us. So I plan on probably watching this stream. I'm really excited to see it once it launches. If there is anything to do with Fortnite or any hype around it, don't worry, I'll make another video to properly cover exactly what's happening. But I want to try and let you guys know in the terms that I have to explain how big of a deal this is, that it's on, so potentially you don't miss it and you can look out for it. Because if you're excited about modding and creative and taking Fortnite to the next level, this is what you're looking out for. I haven't been talking too much about the updates in Fortnite right now because they haven't been super massive, but I did want to mention and give props to Epic and shout out to the way they've done the voting system this season around. If you guys haven't known, in past seasons, you're able to vote to bring back certain items, and we have a whole bunch of votes taking place this season. But what they didn't do, which I never really liked, was they just had the vote, and a lot of players didn't understand how those guns were going to affect the game. A lot of them have been changed, a lot of them being balanced, or a lot of them just hadn't been in the game for a really long time. Some players maybe haven't even used those guns before, and they're voting on them to bring them back for an entire season, and it wasn't really an informed decision. What Epic's done this time around with the voting, you've probably noticed with the MK7 and the Combat AR, is they're putting them into the game first as a trial period so people can play with them in pubs, see which one they like, then they get taken out, we vote on them, and then one of them stays. And I really like that, because with a lot of new players coming back to the game this season, a lot of old content creators, a lot of casuals, they maybe haven't even tried the MK7 from last season, and now they're voting on it for whether it's going to be in the game for the entire season. But now they get to try it out, see if they like it. The Combat AR was adjusted. The recoil is so much less now, so people are going to want to try those guns out and make a vote. As far as you guys thinking, or Aussie, which one do you think is going to be better for the game? I don't really know. They're only going into pubs, and I'm not playing too many pubs, but the MK7 and Combat AR kind of achieved similar things. They're both really high fire rate. One is obviously red dot aim down sights with the recoil. One is obviously just recoil, and the hip fire, especially on the Combat AR, is pretty insane. They're both honestly, yeah, really interchangeable. So whichever one you like more, just vote on. But I don't even have to recommend which one I think is better for the game, because you can jump in and firsthand try out which one you think is better. So hats off to Epic. That is a way better way to do the voting system. Alright guys, that does it for another video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please chuck a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one.